7 Action News at 11 starts right now.
Two big stories tonight. First, struggling to stay open during the Omicron surge.
Metro Detroit restaurants reaching for a lifeline.
Local restaurants say they're struggling during this Omicron surge. They're asking for more funding again from Congress. We'll hear what they have to say coming up.
Mask upgrade gouging.
Skyrocketing prices as N95 supplies dwindle.
So I hope that everyone who does truly have a need is able to get access to the mask.
Anytime something like this pops up, unfortunately, scams increase.
Tonight, the search for masks and how to be aware of the price for protection.
But we begin tonight with restaurants in a battle to survive as Omicron drives customers away. Good evening and welcome to 7 Action News at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Dave Llewellyn. Restaurants and other Michigan businesses scraping and scratching to stay open, turning to the revitalization fund meant to be a lifeline for small business owners.
The Small Business Administration set up the program for restaurants, bars, and other eligible companies, but the money ran out and those who applied got nothing. Now there's a push to refund the program. 7
Action News reporter Brett Cass tells us what these restaurants are asking for and where their request currently stands in Congress.
On a normal Thursday night, Ivy Kitchen and Cocktails here on East Jefferson in Detroit would normally be filled with people, but as you can see, this Omicron surge is driving customers away, and restaurants throughout Metro Detroit say they need help. 2022 for restaurants is starting to feel more like 2020 all over again. This time the doors are open, but the seats are empty.
It seems like when you start to begin to think you're out of the weeds with one issue, another major issue or catastrophe occurs.
Nia Marshall owns Ivy Kitchen and Cocktails on Detroit's east side. On top of staffing and supply chain issues, she says right now her sales are down 85%. The only reason her restaurant is still standing is because of the Restaurant Revitalization Fund.
I did receive the funding. It is the reason that we're still standing right now.
But many other businesses weren't so lucky. According to the Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association, roughly 2/3 of Michigan businesses who applied got nothing. Businesses like Checker Bar and Grand Trunk Pub in downtown Detroit.
It was definitely a blow, and it was hard to hear.
Owner Tim Tharp says the lack of funding is being felt now more than ever with Omicron, as he battles inflation, struggles to hire staff, and sales right now remain less than half of what they were pre-pandemic.
A lot of these small businesses and these restaurants have even survived this far is sometimes beyond me.
So in the midst of Omicron, he and other business owners are calling on Congress to refund the program, a move that's been in the works.
Helping restaurants and this kind of thing can't be put on the back burner. I mean, we have to push this through.
Congressman Andy Levin is one of the co-sponsors of a bipartisan bill that would refund the program with $60 billion. Although it was introduced back in June, it hasn't seen much movement since.
Just everything that goes with this surge, do you think that'll kind of propel members of Congress to move this act forward, seeing the struggle they're going through now again?
I really hope so. I mean, that is kind of the approach I'm taking.
Although she already received funding, Nia is also pushing for the fund to be replenished, hoping her fellow restaurant owners get the help they need to keep the industry on its feet.
If it does not, you will see another 150,000 restaurants close.
There's also a bill in the Senate that was introduced last June that would replenish the fund with $60 million. Senator Stabenow and Senator Peters are both co-sponsors, and Senator Stabenow said today in a statement that she strongly supports refunding the program. In Detroit, I'm Brett Cass, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you.